All right, so in this lesson, I'm going to walk you through step by step my process of opening a business bank account. Keep in mind, this is going to be very specific to this bank, but process is super similar to basically every other bank out there, so should be very similar for you guys to follow along. All right, so let's just hop straight into the process of actually getting our business bank account. Now, in my case, I'm going to use American Express. This is one of the recommended options I will have in the school post with all of the preferred banks that you can consider. Whatever bank you decide to do, the process is going to be very similar, so you'll be able to see some similarities, and if you ever have any questions, you're more than welcome to send me a DM or just make a post in the school community. With all that said, I'm going to go to the home page of American Express right here. I'm going to hit business checking. I'm going to scroll down. They have a bunch of offers. These change every now and then, so we'll scroll down to apply now. And if you are already a user of American Express on the personal side, you are able to just log into your account and continue from there like I'm going to do. If that is not the case, you'll just need to set up an account with American Express, probably do some verification as well, and then you'll come back to the screen and log in that way. If you do already have an account, a lot of your information is pre-filled, like mine is right here. But if it's not, you'll just need to fill in the required information. So put in my birthday right here, my social security number right there, hit continue. This right here, in our case, it is going to be the owner, just because we are an LLC, brand new business, and we only have one person in it. Our business name right here, this just needs to be the exact same name that we used on our LLC application. So I'll put mine in right here. Our business address, this is going to be the same address that we used on both the LLC application for the state and our IRS application for that EIN. So this is most likely going to be your home address. If you have a physical office, you are more than welcome to put that in as well. It just depends on the physical address you've been using for all of the other applications so far. This right here will ask if you have a business website. You are welcome to put one in if you have one, but I do not outside of the school community, so I'm just going to say I do not have one. This is our company structure right here. So again, in our case, it is going to be a single member LLC. If you are an LLC with more than a couple people, shoot me a message or make a post in the school community. You might have to do something different here and in a lot of the other lessons, so just keep that in mind. But assuming you are just a single member LLC, we'll just hit that option and hit continue. This right here is very similar to the question that the IRS asked on our EIN application. This is just giving the bank a general idea of what kind of business that we're in, so they have an idea of what income to expect and what expenses to expect. So I've gone through this. I didn't see anything that was super applicable to me, so I'm just going to hit other right here, and I'm going to say financial consultant, because again, everything I do in this course is just going to be the LLC I'm setting up for this actual school community, so that's what I'm going to put right here. Our business tax ID right here is going to be that EIN that we just got from the IRS. So if we remember, this is what our letter looks like from the IRS with our EIN. What the bank is asking for is this number in this top right corner right here. So I'm just going to copy this in. So this right here is a lot like the business type question. It's basically just the bank trying to get a general idea of what kind of income and what kind of expenses to expect from your business. In my case, I don't plan on monetizing my school community anytime soon, so I'm going to put a low number right here. But assuming that you are going to be in a business that is actually pulling in money, I would recommend putting in your best guess right here. So this right here is just asking for the purpose of the account. The majority of cases, we are going to be in general operations, just because unless you are using this bank account specifically for payroll or savings or taxes or accounts receivable, is basically just you collecting deposits and finishing contracts for your customers. If you're in the construction industry, stuff like that, you are most likely going to be in general operations. This question right here is just asking if we are going to do business inside or outside of the US. This is giving the bank an idea of whether or not to expect foreign deposits. I don't plan on receiving foreign deposits, so I said no right here, and I do plan on working nationally. I'm going to say that we are going to be in Colorado, California, Texas, and that'll be it. This is yet another question where the bank is just going to be asking sort of what to expect from your usage of the bank account. So it's going to ask how many times are you going to use your debit or credit card, how many times are you going to wire money to other people, and how many times are you going to do a specific kind of wire transfer. For the majority of you guys, if you are spending lots of money in your business, so if you're in construction or you're buying lots of materials or stuff like that, you will most likely want to hit 31 to 75 here. Otherwise, I don't plan on using my business bank account for quite some time, so I will just say 0 to 30, 0 to 30, 0 to 30, just sort of putting me on the low end of expected usage. This question right here is again giving the bank a general idea of whether or not to expect foreign transactions with your bank account. I don't plan on doing foreign transactions, so I will say none. If you do plan on doing that, you'll just answer this question with however many you expect to receive wire transfer wise and sort of direct deposit wise. This is going to ask what products or services your business offers. This will just be a general sense. If you are in a construction industry, you'll say, I build walls and I do landscaping. In my case, I'm going to say, I consult new business owners on their bookkeeping and taxes. These two questions right here will most likely not apply to any of you guys. This is basically just trying to drill down if you are in an industry that has a lot more regulations or not. This right here is going to be things like cashing checks or doing some currency exchanges, transmitting money, stuff like that. I don't plan on doing that. The majority of you guys most likely do not plan on doing that either. And do we engage in internet gambling? I do not. This is one of the final steps right here. You are just going to confirm that all the information you've put into the application is 100% correct. I'm going to say yes. We'll review all of our application information right here. This all looks good. I don't want to receive lots of marketing stuff from Amex. I receive enough. Thank you very much. So I will not click this. This is again saying I put in all of the correct stuff that I'm supposed to have. We're going to hit submit, and you guys may or may not have this screen right here. This is going to give the bank sort of proof that you are who you say you are and you are who your business says it is. It is going to ask for a application for an EIN, a EIN. You can submit your articles of organization from your state that established your LLC. Just uploaded my EIN document right there. I will hit upload and submit, and they have received my application. They will get back to me in 2 to 5 business days. They will send you an email or send you a letter in the mail saying you were approved or denied. Most likely you are going to be approved unless there is some weird stuff going on with your identification numbers or your address or something like that. And that is all for establishing a business bank account. All right, so kind of like I mentioned at the beginning of this lesson, even though I started my business bank account with Chase, the process is going to be essentially the same thing for whatever bank you choose, be it Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, etc., etc. Banks like this make it as easy of a process as possible because it's what makes them lots of money. That said, if you have any problems or issues setting up your business bank account with your bank in particular, just reach out to me in a school post and I or one of the fellow community members will help you out. With all that said, in the next video, I'll give a quick recap on everything we've learned in this course and give you a sneak peek into the next one, which is honestly one of the most important courses in this entire masterclass. I'll see you then.